Hello friends, Sam and Graham doing TCGs yet again. And we're doing some more Flesh and Blood Uprising. Another case. I'm feeling really good about this one though. Let me tell you why. We got the big old ding in the corner there. We got a ding up top here. This feels like a winner. This feels like a winner. That's all I know to say. So let's find out if it is. Played in the Armory today at Border Then Games. My typical Dorinthia shenanigans, by the way. Shop borderthengames.com. Either directly or using the link down there. If you go directly, use the code GrahamTCG at checkout for 5% off your order. That's GrahamTCG at checkout. 5% off. Let's Paul know I sent you. It's win, win, win. Everybody's happy that way. So, especially if you don't have your own LGS somewhere else to shop, or maybe Paul's just got a little something that you want to drop your cards onto your elbow like I just did. Maybe Paul's just got something specific that just jumping out at you. Whatever the case may be. Hit him up. Paul's good people. The store is good fun. You'll be supporting a lot of fun in the Flesh and Blood community. I'm going to turn my light on, which I clearly forgot about. I'm just all kinds out of sorts today. But anyway, Graham TCG. Link down below. BorderThenGames.com. Hit it up. It's a good deal for everyone involved. But with that in mind, let's dive into my latest purchase from Border Then Games. My Armory did not go super well today. They keep on asking me when I am going to quit playing Dory, and I keep on looking at them like that's a stupid question. So Thea, sorry. I'm serious about that. I fail it a lot, but I'm serious about it. The fiction, the stories say Thea, so I want to be accurate where I can. All right, there is our first majestic, first catch of the day. Insidious Chill. But you know, with the lackluster performance I put in, felt like an Uprising day. And when I saw how dinged up the box was, oh boy, that felt like a super Uprising day. Alright, we've got a Silken Form, common rainbow foil equipment, for our next intriguing pull. Succumb and Weathervane. Almost put them in the wrong spot. There is Lava Vein and nothing special over there. Let's see. I played against a 5 first off. Honestly, so it's funny. First game today, he was playing Phi. Was the first person. Tome of Duplicity, not my favorite. Was the first person I ever played against at. It was actually under a different name, under different ownership at the time. But the first person from this particular gaming community I ever played against was the person playing Phi today. Oh, it was a close game. Ninja gives me headaches. He ended up taking me down. Then I played against someone, put my rares in the wrong stack there. Which everybody's good, so don't take this wrong. Another guy that I think is one of the best players that is like a super regular at the store on Briar. Rune Blades, Erase Face. Alright. There's a piece of fun. And our first rare foil, unless I've missed one, is Ice Eternal. don't do great with rune blades. I did okay there. I made at least one critical mistake late in the game that just with what I decided to play versus what I decided to pitch. That I think did me some harm. But all things considered, it wasn't half bad. I keep on putting the rares in the wrong stack. Both of those were good games. They went pretty far in. And I had my opponent with in 5 or less health remaining. Findell's Fighting Spirit in blue. And then my last game was against a person that has scorched me on more than one occasion playing Kano. They were playing Levia, however you want to say it. I usually say Levia. Most people say Levia. I don't know. Anyway, Levia. Ooh, that got close. I take the tempo. I don't take the tempo, but take the tempo is the card I just opened. I took entirely too much damage for a hot minute there. It just was letting them whittle me down. In the end, though, that was kind of my saving grace. Just able to kind of keep up some pressure that if I hadn't been able to keep up the pressure, I think he would have taken me out. But he still had me. I was down to 3. And just got lucky, frankly, at one point. And I told him after the last round that he blocked something on the last round. And I was like, if I didn't, you probably won this game. If he hadn't, he probably won the game. Just based on having a Singing Steelblade in Arsenal that would not have been helpful otherwise, but I Singing Steelbladed it into my last into a Glint the Quicksilver that ultimately, basically he could either block me, but if he blocked me, he didn't have a way to burn them all. Not bad. He couldn't mitigate Blood Death the next turn, so he was going to die on that following turn. So either if he blocked, he died to Blood Death. If he didn't block, he died to the attack. Like it was that close. But that was a good game. Always a pleasure, frankly, to play against all of those people. All right, there is our first extra special hit. Our first Marvel is Kyloria today. First cold foil, first Marvel. Hopefully not only Marvel. They are not, after all, G-word guaranteed. But hey, first box, first Marvel, not bad. We can live with that. The prize packs didn't yield a whole lot of spice, so like I do sometimes, I cleared out the box that was there. Had some. The prize packs were out of hypothermia. We're out of History Pack 1, which I think is a lot of fun, honestly. But the rest of what I picked up ended up being really, really spicy. I say really, really spicy. I didn't pull a tunic. But I did get Scabbies, Courage of Bladehold. Trying to think what else. E-Strike. No Command and Conquer. That would have been nice. you know, a pretty good... Ooh, Uprising is our rainbow foil majestic, first one of the day. Ooh, and another cold foil. All right. That's not bad. We get a second cold foil this box. So yeah, no, that went very well. What else was it? Endless Arrow, Glint the Quicksilver, just a bunch of staples for different classes. That was... apologies for that. Let's get right back on into our goodness here. Right off the bat, we get a rainbow foil majestic. Not necessarily a powerhouse one, but Thaw is... It's an interesting card, honestly. I guess the 2 block is really the only thing standing in its way of... or at least is the biggest thing, because the attack itself is pretty vanilla. But just being able to use it to, you know, clear a frost, you just banish it from graveyard to clear a frostbite or unfreeze something that's frozen or, you know, destroy some ice affliction, as it were. Tome of Duplicity again. Ugh. Not a favorite of mine. What is, however, something of a favorite of mine is Blaze Headlong. I like that card. So Thought definitely has utility. Yeah, I don't know. I guess part of the interesting thing with it is that, like, part of its utility is being a popper. But the rest of it is being against ice stuff, so the utility it has is kind of at odds with itself. So yeah, someday, I keep saying it, I just have to make the time to rebuild. Burn them all again, that's not bad. And a rainbow full of Tide Flippers. Sometime I'm gonna take the time. We're gonna revamp Azalea and try something else. Until then, Dorinthia is all. That's just how it is. When it's that card that hooked you from the very beginning, it's tough to get away. Stiletto's Planning Succumb. Alright, a second rainbow foil majestic. This time it is Take the Tempo, which, while also not super duper spectacular, is not bad. Encase is our third majestic at the halfway point of the box. There is Flameborn Retribution and nothing else there. I finally got somebody to trade me a foil Liquefy. I do not know how I had not managed to get that card, but it was the last, like, majestic or lower, I think including extended arts. It was the last majestic or lower rainbow foil from Uprising that I lacked. Rapid Reflex. You people have seen how much Uprising I've opened, and I I feel like I got one early on and then moved on from it and then never saw another one, which was just wild. But watched somebody open one, go figure, and they were like, yeah, buy me a pack. So I bought them a pack. I think a history pack. They were just like, yeah, buy a pack of history pack. So I bought a pack of history pack, and they gave me that. And it was very nice of them and worked out nicely. Vipox, our pal Arachne. I remember when people were really speculating and looking hard at that card. It still definitely has some intrigue for Benji in particular, but it just overall has not been a super duper highly used card. So we have about 4 packs left of box 2. Halfway point almost already. The box ding has not quite done it for me yet. Though one of the boxes was where the really big, as I sling a non-foil liquefy, how about that? So one of the boxes that was where that actually, the indentation was, I haven't gotten to it yet. So that box clearly is going to be the one that wows. No cold foil in this box unless I missed it, which is always possible. There's a Soaring Strike and... Alright, Quelling Slippers. There's our cold foil. So nothing overly spectacular. And unless I missed one... Well, we got 2 rainbow foil. We're going to scooch all these up so we can get our nifty stuff in there a little bit more. Alright, is this our dinged up box? This is our smushed box. Alright. Alright. Should we save it for last? Nah, we're here. We'll go ahead and do it. So the smushed box is next. This should be where the glory lies. I had not done well during cold foil quiver season, but I picked those up from the Briar player that beat me incidentally today. So I got my cold foil quivers. As I think about it, I'm like, did I already have the Riptide one? If I did, oh well. Alright, well there is Invoke Thamai, our second marvel. So the good news is we do have 2 marvels. Both rare dragons. And not my most favoritist rare dragons. So let's see. Or one of the majestic ones that I'm lacking. Either. So let's see. What else? What else can sprout out of here? Rainbow foil stilettos to go with our cold foil. And I guess I should say we're playing Classic Constructed. We're not blitzing today. Cruising through this box. Hey, Oasis Respite in foil. Always love to see a good respite. So this is actually kind of wild. It just occurred to me, we are a good chunk of the way through this box already. We have not seen... We got that Marvel, but we have not seen a Majestic yet. A quarter of the way through the box already. This is interesting. Uprising. There's our Majestic right on cue. Our first Majestic of the day. Of the box. So let's hope the back half of the box is just extra special. 47 Majestics. Alright, there's a Rainbow Foil Legendary Tiger Stripe Shuko. So far, this box is the winner. With it having a Marvel, but also having a Rainbow Foil Legendary. Tiger Stripe Shuko. Seems to be one that I hit quite a bit. But it's also... I'd rather hit that than... I don't need it, but if I'm gonna hit one I don't need, I'd rather it be that than Coronet Peak or Constellus. So it could be worse. And I just skipped entirely too many cards there. We get right on into Fog Down. For Majestic too. So this box is making up for having a Marvel and a Rainbow Foil Legendary so far by having trash Majestics. That's fun. All right, Dracona Optimi. That's a little bit better in the Majestic department. We can live with that. I have, on very rare occasion, seen a box with 2 or a case with 3 Marvels. So that's another thing that could still pop up. Freezing Point for Majestic 4. Another uninspiring one, shall we say. We had 2 cold foils in the first box that had a Marvel in it too. Will we see a second cold foil here as well? Or a cracked bottle. We might see a cracked bottle. Brain freeze. Toma Firebrand. Yet another one of those Majestics that I don't really super want to see. Considering I think that over my time of opening Uprising, I have red flags. Probably had 30 of them at this point, if not more. It's always interesting to see what... There's our second cold foil. Not a spicy one, but a second cold foil nonetheless. Not bad, not bad. Blue Fighting Spirit. The only one I don't super care for. Now, it is a blue pitch. That's always that, but it's It's not a popper. 3 for 5's rough. Now, Frost Hex. That's a decent Majestic. You do, of course, have that opportunity to heal one if you have less health. If you block or attack with it. Though the blocking with it is kind of... since it is a... it's only a 2 block. Which isn't the end of the world, but... also makes it just a tad less inspiring. Dust up. And last pack of our dinged up box. It has been our best box of the day. I will give it that. But it didn't quite live up to Frightmare. And it continues with its thumbing its nose at me. Oh yeah, because looks like that Shuko also came at the expense of a Rainbow Foil Majestic. So there was no Rainbow Foil Majestic there. Alright. All things considered, though, that's 2 Marvels. That's a Rainbow Foil Legendary. We did see a... whatever that card is. I can picture it. Why can't I? Oh, the one good Majestic. I know there's more than one good one, but the really good one. Wow. It's punching. My brain is... Erase face. Thank you. Good grief. There are days. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Box 4 comes in with a hey, 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 hey. You don't leave me out of this. So we start right off the rip with a cold foil legendary Alluvian Constellus. It's not our... I mean, it's definitely not the best, most chased after... hey, there's the other good Majestic. That all you got? Alright, alright, alright. I was giving this box a hard time. Or giving this case a hard time. But... Cold Foil Legendary. Rainbow Foil Legendary. Invoke Dominia. Erase face, that all you got. A couple of Marvel Dragons. I gotta come off my being mean to it. 2 legendaries is never a bad spot to be, especially when one of them's a cold foil. Would I have preferred them to both be crowns? Yeah, probably. And I was told at the shop that that was not too much to ask for. I mean, I feel like probably it was. But all things considered, Channel Bleak Expanse. Could do without that. We do, however, get a Conduit of Frostburn in Rainbow Foil. That said, we are still... We got that Cold Foil Legendary, but we are still not even close to halfway through this last box. We could still have some more wild surprises and swings in store. Dunebreaker Senpai, I always like that. I was working on making more of my bulk decks that combustion point. Man, there's some weak Majestics here. My bulk decks that I make If somebody's like, hey, I kind of want to check this out, I was like, here, these are cards you may have to check this out. Also, I will send those to people. Just pay shipping. Pay me shipping on it. I will send decks to people if you ask. So feel free to touch base with me. If you want some of those decks just to try out, if you know somebody, rewind. If you know somebody who wants to try stuff out, that you want to, either get it for them or send them my way, whichever. Yeah, usually I just cover shipping on those. So let me know. I will gladly. That's what I do them for. Some people at the shop will start to throw away their bulk, and I'm like, nope, you cut that out. I was like, I will take that. I will make decks out of it. I will do something. I will give those to new players. Do not throw cards away. So this is interesting. This is the opposite of the third box, where we have already, we're just now about to hit, after this pack, it'll be the halfway point. Wow, thaw. I was about to say, we had 5 Majestics. We, in fact, have 6 Majestics already. In the first half of this final box. Let's see. Does the other half give us 6 more? Or does it have something even more fun in store? Or nothing at all. That's always the interesting part. Once you've got all this stuff, we've already pulled a legendary, we pulled 6 Majestics. This could be a really boring 12 packs. That is always the concern in such times as these. We've not seen a rainbow foil Majestic. Unless, of course, I missed one. Again, certainly possible. Sometimes I get flipping and some of the cards just blend together. There is Spreading Flames, Majestic number 7. And an Arctic Incarceration foil. For a second I thought that was foil. That would have been nice, right? Dust Runner. Insidious Chill. There is allegedly a rainbow foil alleged Majestic. We'll go with that. Why did I put that there? That's not where my empty packs go. Findos Fighting Spirit in red. The way we like it. Down to, looks like 4 packs left. Lava Burst. I love that card. It looks so good in foil. Phoenix form. Majestic 8. That's the other thing. I pulled the extended art Phoenix form. Like, it was either pre-release or just like first release event for the set. I think it was pre-release actually. And sold it for significantly more than it's worth now. Like immediately just turned around and flipped it. And I've never seen another one. Last pack. All told, well, we'll do our overview here in a second. Ah. Alright. All told, really, it may not have hit exactly what I was hoping to see, but it's tough to complain about this one. It's really pretty decent. The Majestics, honestly, got a little disappointing. I mean, you got a bunch of decent ones. Phoenix Form's okay, Spreading Flames. But then, like, Thaw and Frightmare. Frost Hex is okay. Rewind, Combustion Point, Channel, Tome. Dominion is good. That all you got. That's one of the good ones. Freezing Point, Dracona Optimi, Fog Down, Liquefy, Uprising, Vipox. In case... Burn them all. Pretty good. Tome, Hypothermia, burn them all again. Take the tempos, okay. Erase Face, Duplicity, and Insidious Chill. So it's about half and half. Pretty decent and pretty... This set in particular is pretty rough about either your Majestic is really good or your Majestic is bad. But. Insidious Chill for a Rainbow Foil Majestic. Meh. What else we got? Let's go back through. Uprising, it's okay. Thaw, take the tempo. Got us some Cold Foil Commons with our Stilettos, Quelling Slippers, and Silken Form. We got a pair of Marvels with Kyloria and with Invoke Thamai. But then we got our Cold Foil Alluvian Constellus and Tiger Stripe Shuko. That's the one good thing about this too, is that even the legendaries you don't particularly want, the Cold Foil is always a little something else. So that is not the end of the world. Pretty good, frankly. 2 legendaries, which Shuko's pretty decent. Cold Foil Constellus. The 2 Marvels is never bad. It may not have been an absolute home run, like I might have had my fingers crossed, but it was still good. I'm not mad about this case at all. That was pretty good. Like, if it had been, think about this though. If it had been the fluke where the Rainbow Foil and Cold Foil legendaries were both the crown or something, like that's, these may not be in the same caliber of desirability, usefulness, whatever, dollar value, whatever, as those, but it's still pretty dang tough to pull 2 legendaries like that. So I mean, it's just a matter of levels, but still not half bad, not upset at all. Thank you so much again. BorderThanGames.com. Use my code or the link down below. Lets Paul know I sent you. Good shot. But mostly just thank you for being here. I hate wasting your time, so I hope I didn't. I hope you legitimately enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me if you hate me. Don't tell me you hate me, please. But, just let me know what's going on. What are you playing? Have you tried a new deck lately? I haven't. Sorry. Just let me know what's going on. I love to hear what everybody is thinking. What are they pulling? What are they playing? What are you looking forward to with Dusk Till Dawn? I'll be back before long looking at some more Blitz decks. I've got some more new to me TCGs, at least one more to look at some starter decks for. We just got all kinds of stuff coming around the corner. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Bye, y'all.